Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, we're going to be looking at the top 5 brawlers in the meta. We did this about 3 or 4 weeks ago. You know, there's been some new brawlers into the game. You know, Amber's been nerfed recently, and you know, there's been a mix-up in the meta with new gadgets and whatnot. So we're going to be going over the top 5 gadgets. As always, I'll put Drage and Trevor's links in the description below. Without further ado, let's jump into number 5. Alright guys, so jumping into the 5th best brawler in the game, it's going to be Colette. So, you know, I was debating whether to put Spike in ahead of Colette. But yeah, I just think Colette's super versatile. You can play her across every single game mode at the moment on Brawl Stars. Her best game modes are going to be Heist and Gem Grab. You know, she's really strong in them game modes. And then Brawl, she's probably not that good in Siege. But, you know, as I said, her versatility alone allows her to be such a good brawler. I was going to say Trevor's just own gold it then. But then I completely forgot you can't on goal. It's still quite a weird mechanic to get used to, but yeah, Colette's just becoming stronger and stronger the more people are getting used to her mechanics. You know, her mechanics aren't like any other brawlers in the game. There's a lot of different variants and a lot of different interactions. You know, the really good thing about her, a lot of people say, is that she can two-shot people and super them if you hit them twice, and that's why I use the push it star power, because it does that. Someone actually followed me. I forgot to turn off my Twitch notifications there, and if you guys don't know, I do stream on Twitch every day now. At midday GMT time, so yeah, quick plug. But yeah, as I was saying, with Colette, you know, her super is going to be the best thing about her, just killing people straight away. She absolutely destroys tanks. She can 1v3 tanks really easily, and you know, that what makes tanks just nowhere near meta, just because of the fact that she can two-shot them and then just super them. It's just so easy to destroy tanks with Colette in the game. And you know, the one thing I don't really like about Colette's gadget is that a lot of interactions, you know, it's not straight away, but not always full HP, the brawlers, so it does mess up with a lot of interactions. It's really hard to know fully. You know, when the brawler's full HP, it's quite easy to tell, because you can just free shot them and then gadget. So every single brawler in the game can be free shot and then gadgeted. So 4 shots basically Colette will take normally, but when they've been hit a certain amount, you don't know the actual true interaction, and of course you don't always have your gadget available. You don't always have your right ammunition to take them down. You know, I'm choking English. I'm sure English isn't my first language because of how bad I actually speak it, but yeah, as I was saying, also what makes her good, you know, I just completely forgot about this, and this will be one of my main points, is that she absolutely counters the hell out of Karl, and Karl is one of the best brawlers in the game easily. Karl is so meta at the moment, and you can just two-shot him and super him. She's such a good counter to Karl, such a good counter to tanks, and she's going to be the 5th best brawler in the game. Let's hop into number 4. Alright guys, so the 4th best brawler in the game is going to be Max. So Max, you know, did receive a nerf not so long ago. I think it was like a month ago now, with the star power, and this is just it's not really made her trash, but it's made her less viable in a little way, just because with that star power you can just shred through people completely. It's nerfed her DPS, thus making her a bit weaker, but you know, just everything else about her is still so good. She can get super so fast, she can just melt through enemies so fast. One of the best brawlers in Brawl, and you know, just her speed alone, the synergy with other brawlers like Spike, like Karl, like Jean, you know, all these meta brawlers. Max is just a perfect synergy brawler. She's really good on near enough every single game mode. I think bounties are only not the best game mode, and hot zone, you know, in Brawl, Gem Grab, Heist, Siege, she's just amazing. And you know, if she doesn't get a nerf in health or DPS, she's still going to be such a strong brawler. And you know, it's been such a long time since she's received any sort of nerf, so it looks like Trevor should be able to score that in. Poker double tank, she's going to be really good against as well. You see, a lot of these brawlers are good against tanks, which rips the tanks. They used to be so good in meta, especially with Poco, and Poco's not as good in the meta as well, just because of all these tanks. They probably can actually score this. Let's see. Nice, she actually has. Oh, okay, yep. You know, you're ever going to score if I actually pass them the ball? You know, that's a bit stupid. Okay, I'm actually close to super here, but yeah, not much more to say about Max. She's been meta for a very long time now. She's not really received any sort of nerf. Let's see if we can shred through this Rosa here. And the best kind of synergy, as you guys surely know by now, is going to be Jean and Max. That synergy is just undefeated. I probably can score here. Actually, the Daryl's running back. I also got to score that quite simply. We're going to speed up our teammates here. I don't think I've actually sped them up too much throughout this game. But it's up to you what star power you use. You know, the only star power change I recommend is when you play Brawl, normally use the supercharge. But because I'm not using Jean, I've actually stuck to this star power. But for every other game mode, you got to use run and gun. That's definitely better star power. But Max, everyone knows how OP she is. She's so insane in this meta. Let's hop into number 3. Alright guys, jumping into the third best brawler in the game, it's going to be Brock. So Brock, as you guys know, has got a new gadget. It's literally changed how you play him so much in the meta. This Brock rocket is just insane. You can just see straight away, I'm just breaking up the map, you know, the really crucial walls to destroy. He can just do it instantly. He can just change the game straight away. The only really big counter to him is like the brawlers we're facing now, tanks. He's not really the best against tanks. You know, Karl's a good counter to him as well, but it's absolutely insane. Probably going to win this straight away, so let's hop into another game. All right, next game is up instantly, and most of the time, the way you play Brock, straight away, just gadget, and you deal 3k damage instantly. This Tara's, look how weak this Tara is straight away. We should be able to get that beat down as well. Use the gadget to break this open, and straight away we're scoring again. He just makes games so much quicker with this gadget. Use all of them basically like straight away. You can play Brock across multiple game modes. He's just insane in this meta. As I was saying, you know, the one big problem with him is because Karl is meta. Karl can pickaxe him literally 2 times and kill him. You know, Karl's the biggest counter to Brock, but it's just insane how much damage you can get with this gadget. It's by far the most broken gadget in the game, I think, and it's for sure in need of a huge nerf. It's nice to see Brock back in the meta, but you know, not to this extent. The gadget's just completely broken. Doesn't really reward skill in a sense. Let's see if I can walk this in. No, I can't rip. So I've got no gadgets left. Once the gadgets are gone, Brock is still pretty decent, but then gadgets can normally score you some really quick goals, and especially if you synergize well with the likes of Karl with his new gadget. Brock's gadget's even more insane. And you know, it changes up, as I said, the map so much easier because you get a guaranteed 3k shot with the gadget, and that just enables you to cycle super much quicker. Or nearly some good synergy from Trevor and Drage there. Let's see if we can sneak it in. No, we can't. But in scrims alone, you know, Tom's our main Brock. He's going Brock like every single game just because of how strong he is. And you're seeing even in World Finals, Brock was banned a few times because of how strong he is, as I said. You can't, it's really hard to actually dodge the rocket as well. It's got such a large radius. You can hit people behind walls. It actually one-shots tick as well, and as well as destroy a load of other throwers, you know. In Siege, sometimes you can't even run Barley. You know, Barley's literally a staple to Siege. You know, Barley's in near enough every single comp, but because of how good Brock is at opening up the map, a lot of times you just can't go Barley anymore. So he's completely switched up the meta. I'm hoping a nerf for this. Either make it out of 2 usage is, or gets rid of the wall break aspect, or it makes it so it doesn't charge super, you know, something like that. And something needs to change, because there's just no way that this gadget can stay this strong. Just completely breaks the game. Should be able to get this Tara down, but yeah, you can just see the constant cycle of the supers and the gadgets enables him to break up the map so much easier. And you see a lot more longer range brawlers in the meta just for this reason as well. Trevor's BMing, I think he thinks that we've won already. Not too sure why he was doing that, but we can score anyway. It's going to be an easy walk in here, and that's going to be the 3rd best brawler in the game. Let's hop into number 2. Alright guys, going into the 2nd best brawler in the game, it's going to be my boy Jean. So Jean is just insane in this meta. Again, he's been so strong for a very long while, even after the nerf a little. Okay, I'm going to get absolute deleted there, so that's a bit of a rip. But yeah, he's been insane in the meta for a long while now. They've not actually nerfed him. They actually instead buffed him not too long ago. So with his super recharge, I've spoken about this a few times, but it's allowed him just to cycle supers with 3 big hits this whole time. So, you know, that's the easy solution to nerfing Jean, is by making it so it takes 3 big shots and a small shot. But, you know, other alternatives, you could just, I don't really know. I feel like he's a really balanced brawler if you take that aspect back of him. Maybe nerf his health a little bit more, make him a little bit more squishy. But Jean, I love Jean, and I think everyone knows that I love Jean. He's such a good synergy brawler. He's going to be good in game modes everywhere except for Heist probably. He's really good in Brawl Ball, really good in Gem Grab, really good in Siege. Siege probably his best mode, to be honest. And without Jean in the meta, I don't know what I'll do. You know, I'm such a big Jean simp. I need Jean to be meta forever, so I'm kind of hoping they don't nerf him, but at the same time, you know, I can't really be biased towards brawlers. He's just he's just been so strong for such a long while. It'd be weird to see him not in the meta. I feel like They need to make him better the whole time. So we're going to be pulling Ball here, and we should be able to score. So just like that, Gene can just influence the game so easily with his pull. Such a good synergy brawler, as I said, and I don't think I need to really speak about how good he is in the game. He's absolutely insane at the moment. So if you're not pushing Gene for some reason, definitely push him. So that's going to be the second best brawler. Let's hop into number 1. Alright guys, so moving into the best brawler in the game, and I feel like Karl is the best brawler in the game by quite some while. Yeah, it's going to be Karl. So Karl is absolutely insane. Again, the gadget, there's been a lot of new gadgets released into the game, and his gadget alone is just going to allow you to score so much quicker a lot of the time, especially when paired with Brock and whatnot. We should be able to actually maybe score this. No, I mean, I'm not the best Karl in the world. I was playing pretty good when pushing with KC, but in combination with the protective Perret star power, he's going to be such a good force in the meta. I don't know how this Gene's actually missing me there. That is pretty insane, but yeah, I'm seeing in competitive Karl being used every single game mode. You've got Heist, you've got Siege, Bounty, Brawl, Hot Zone, literally everything. Gem Grab, he's being used everywhere. So I'm going to use Gadget here. Should be able to... Oh, no. Okay, that's a bit of a fail. I've tried to do it a bit too fast there, but... You know, as I said, in combination with the Brock Super, you can use Karl Gadget to such good effect. We're going to kill Spike here. No, that's not going to rebound in a good way. And I'm completely choking in this video, but... As I was saying, Siege and Karl... Never really see Karl and Siege at all, but now you can use his gadget to get that first bolt. In Heist, there's a lot of lakes and, you know, little awkward moments, and you can just straight away just use your gadget and get across that certain way. You can use it for pressure, you can use it to get a kill, you can use it to get back and save a goal. You can use it in so many different situations. It's such an OP gadget, for sure, in need of a nerf. It's basically like having a Daryl roll, but like straight away as soon as you spawn, which is just crazy to me. I just don't get why. But such a broken mechanic in the game. Let's get this Karl down. We actually got a super back straight away there, which is pretty crazy. For sure, there's going to be a Karl nerf though. So if you haven't pushed Karl, you need to push him now. There's going to be some sort of gadget nerf. I think he needs less HP. He needs something. You know, Karl's a really fun brawler. He's one of the brawlers that I don't normally mind being broken in the game, but just because of how strong he is in need of a nerf. You can't have any bias when thinking about nerfing at all, and he's been so strong for such a long while. He deserves a bit of a nerf. So yeah, I mean, a bit obvious why he's so good in the meta, even on Bounty. You know, in the Bow and Nanny comp, I've seen even Karl being run in the Bow and Nanny comp instead of Mortis, which to me is just pretty crazy, just showing how OP he is. He's got such a high amount of health. I mean, I could probably score this once I get super. Yeah, let's just dash onto that ball and then super shots it in. Okay, no, I was trying to show off there. I probably really didn't need to do that at all. Let's see if we can get this Karl down. Oh, Karl's one shot, rip. And he's a good counter to the likes of Brock, who's meta, Spike, who's meta. He counters a lot of brawlers in the meta. As I said earlier, the biggest counter to Karl is going to be Colette. And that's why Colette's even stronger in the meta, because of the interaction of the 2 shots and super. You can do this really easily against a Karl. That's why I recommend using Colette to counter the Karl. If you're thinking about that, I'm probably going to do a how to counter Karl series soon, just because of how good he is. But I'm kind of expecting a gadget nerf within the next set of balances. So probably looking like we're going to lose this game, which is a bit of a rip. But I'll still include it anyway. You know, best brawler in the game, and we're going to lose, which is a rip. Okay, yeah, we're going to lose, but he's going to be the best brawler in the game. Alright guys, this is going to be the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think of my list in the comment section below. You know, this is at high trophies and in scrims and competitive, so take that into consideration. You know, different brawlers are as good as each other in different trophy ranges. You know, for example, one I always use, like in the lower trophy ranges, Jesse and Frank are just so OP. So this is going to be the high trophy range, the 1000+ and a competitive, so take that into consideration. But that's going to be the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.